Now I will tell you another thing, that is copy. What is actually the copy? You see that here I use the move uploaded file. What actually happens when you use the move uploaded file? It actually moves the data from the temporary folder. So you cannot move an item 2 times, right? But if you want, you can copy an item from one place many times. So here I am going to show you a practical example, that is I have a uploads folder I created. Now here I am going to create another folder that is uploads 1. I want to do something where I want to upload the same photo. When I will upload the same one photo, it will be uploaded to both places. One copy will go into the uploads folder and another copy will go into the uploads 1 folder. In this case, if we use the move uploaded file, there will be a problem. For example, I am going to copy and paste this code. First file will go to the uploads and second it will go to uploads 1. If I move, that means from the path temp I will just move the file here, and then there is nothing to move actually from there. So if I try to move the second one also, it will not come. So let's try it. I am going to open this one that I was working with. Now I am going to choose a file. For example, this is the file. I am going to try to move it 2 places. So submit it. Sorry, I am going to try it again. There is a problem. I am again going to do that. I am going to move to remove this. Okay, now try to do it again. So select it first. So from here I am going to select it, then click on submit. Now you see that in the uploads folder the photo comes, right? But into the uploads 1 folder the photo is not showing. In order to solve this problem, what I will do, I will use a copy instead of move. That means first time from the temporary path the image will be copied and uploaded into here. That means in the temporary path there is the file already exists. So from there in the second time I will just move and it will come into the uploads 1 folder. So let's try. I am going to refresh it. Now I am going to try to move, for example, another photo, this one, submit. Now go to the uploads folder. You see that this photo comes. The same photo will come into the uploads 1 folder. So the photos are going to be copied from the temporary path. I am now going to remove it, and also in the uploads I am going to remove it. I hope you have understood the logic what I have tried to tell you. So after that I am going to proceed to a practical example where I will crop an image. Okay, so an image can be a very big image, so if you want you can easily crop that image in PHP to a specific size, a specific width and height. So in order to do that I will use a function. So here I am going to create function.php. Here I am going to call this the function.php I will have to call. That means I will have to call it from index.php. So I am going to call include and then I call function.php. So I include that function into the index.php. Here I will create a function. So php, I have a function image resize. This is a function. Okay, so this function, sorry, here is variable removed. I am going to put the variable. Actually there will be variable in these places. I have done one mistake in my snippet. I am going to fix it first. So here image resize function, where there are $sign, I am going to copy all those. Okay, now let's try. PHP image resize function I have just called here. So this is actually the function I have created. Here actually using the get image size, I will get the width and height, and then using the built-in image creation true color, this is the built-in function in PHP. I get the new image and new width and height I will get using this. That I will send it here. This is image create from JPG, then image create from PNG, and image create from GIF. So if your image is JPG, then this will call. If your uploaded image is PNG, then this will call, and if your uploaded image is GIF, then this will work. So image create from JPG, this is the source. From here image will be created and image copy resized. The resize function is built-in image function, that is here, and image JPG, it will then make the image into JPG format, new image, and destination is there. So actually you do not need to understand the whole code, but if you want to understand each and every function, you can try and check it. You can check the documentation in PHP and you can try to work with all those functions individually, but I am not going to tell you that. Just remember that this is the image resize function, and this function will resize your image. Here are 4 parameters. One is source, another one is destination, another one is new width, and another one is new height. Okay, so how to crop an image, I am going to work with that now. So here I am going to stop those. So I will have to call, for example, image resize. Image resize is my function. So as I include the function.php with the index.php, I can easily use this function. So I call this function. Here are total 4 parameters. You saw that source, destination, new width, new height. So here I paste those 4 items, but new width, for example, I want to give it 200 pixel wide, and height will also be 200 pixel. It can be happened. So an image will be resized in this format. Okay, so I will have to give a destination here, destination equal to what. The source, you see here, I am going to give the source. Source means actually where, into which temporary folder the image is. That is actually the source. In my case, path temp is the source and destination is where it will be uploaded. For example, into the same folder it will be uploaded. So uploads, and here what I will do, I will give here, for example, file name and a small. For example, I am going to give it a small. You know my main file name is this. So what will be the file name of a small? So here file name of a small will be something like this. Time, and with it I concat the small. So time hyphen small dot jpg or png, this type of things will be the name of the file name small, the new image that I will go to resize. Okay, so this is the thing here, that is the destination. So I have the destination path, etc. I can pass here. So automatically the file will be uploaded into the destination. Now I can do work with this. For example, I am now trying to upload the file into the uploads. I am going to remove the uploads folder now. It is not needed. In the uploads on folder now, uploads folder, in the uploads folder I will upload 2 photos. One will be the main photo and another one will be a small photo. For example, I keep the file copy. Okay, that means first I will copy the file name and upload it to from the path temp. I will get the file and I will upload it into the uploads folder by the name time function dot jpg, and the small version will be uploaded into the same folder. That name will be changed a little bit, that is time function hyphen small, then dot extension, and this small file will be uploaded after this thing. That means after the image is resized. So this function will be applied on this. So let's try. I am going to upload a file. I am going to refresh it. For example, now I am going to upload this photo, or a bigger photo. For example, 1000 by 668 pixel wide and height. Okay, here I am going to click on submit. In the uploads folder, you see that the image is coming like this way. So here you see the first image is this, and the second image is already created 200 by 200, right? If you want that the smaller version of this image will come here, so here you see that the 200 pixel I fixed here, but instead of doing that, you can just resize another way, that is, you can maintain the ratio so that the image does not become without ratio. This image and this image, these two images, the ratio does not match, right? So this image, the plane is expanding in the left side because it is a rectangular shape image, and this is a square image. So in order to maintain the ratio but to resize the image, you can do something in here. For example, you have the image wide and height in your hand, the size of the image, right? So here the wide is data 0. I already worked with this like this way. So wide and height of this image is like this, right? So you can easily make the new wide. For example, I can make here the new wide is, for example, wide divided by 4. That means 1000 divided by 4. And new height, you can give here height, it can be height divided by 4. But as this can be a float type, because the wide and height can be many types, so what I am going to do, I am going to call a cell function here, and it will make the image the next full number. That means like this. So new wide and new height will be defined. So new wide, you can just come here and pass the data new wide here, and here you can pass new height. So in this way you can also resize an image. So let's try to do that. I am going to upload another photo, or I can upload this photo again so that you can understand the difference. Now I am going to refresh it, then select the same file again from here, submit. You will see that it is resized, but the same ratio is maintained. The ratio is not broken. Here you see that 1000 by 668, and this small image is 250 by 167. So you see this is a big image, and you see this is a small image, but the ratio is maintained in this case. Now I am going to show you the last thing here, that is how to remove a file, an image or a file, how I can remove. So I can easily use the unlink function in order to remove a file. In order to do that, let's try to check it. For example, I will unlink any image. So here, in order to unlink any image, I am just straight going to call that. I am just going to make everything here in comment, and here just for example, when the page will be loaded, an image will be unlinked. So here in the top I am going to do that. So here just unlink. In order to unlink an image, you will have to give the name, the location of that image. So here if I go to this place, you see that in the uploads folder there are two images. So I want to unlink this image, for example. So I will give the image name, and here uploads this one. That means this image will be unlinked. That means it will be removed from the folder. Now try it. If I just refresh it, now if I go here, you see that the image has been removed. If I go to unlink this image too, if I go here and give the image name here, then I run it, and if you go to the uploads, you will see that this image already has been unlinked or remove.